My name is Shtadler and I'm the CEO of Algatech. So I don't want to disappoint here anyone, but Algatech is not algo trading company, and it's also not a startup. We're actually one of the leading alga producers in the world, and we would like to start with a short movie of one of our main products.
Astapure is a natural astaxanthin derived from microalgae Haematococcus pluvialis and is cultivated in the Arava Desert. Astaxanthin is the dark red carotenoid found mainly in algae and aquatic animals, such as crustaceans, shellfish, and salmon. Astaxanthin is a potent antioxidant that has been shown by clinical research to have beneficial effects and is crucial in maintaining good health and well-being. Astaxanthin has been shown to actually cross the blood-brain and blood-retina barriers and has a superior position in the human cell membrane. Therefore, astaxanthin protects and supports the various systems in the human body, such as the immune system, cardiovascular, nervous system, joints, skin, muscle function, and recovery. Regular consumption of astaxanthin protects the body from oxidative stress. When the microalgae are exposed to high-intensity sunlight, they produce the antioxidant astaxanthin in order to protect the cells from damage. The Astapure production process employs a closed tubular and environmentally protected cultivation system, utilizing the strong sunlight found in the desert. This guarantees a highly controlled process and premium quality of highly concentrated, high-purity natural astaxanthin.
So, Algatech. Algatech is founded 15 years ago by Kibbutz Torah. Kibbutz Torah, I need the presentation. Kibbutz Torah is located in the south part of Israel, very near to Eilat. Like all other kibbutz in the same region, the kibbutz started with traditional agriculture. It started to grow melons and onions. And quite quickly they understood that in order to survive in the desert, they have to leverage the capabilities that we can find in the desert, like high radiation of the sun, the smart people that you can find in the Arava Desert, and the clean and isolated environment. And they decided to focus on two main industries. One of them is renewable energy. You can see here near the kibbutz one of the main products of our power company, which was established by the kibbutz. Very nearby, our company, Algatech, as I said, one of the leading microalgae companies in the world. So Algatech is based on photobioreactor technology, which was invented by Professor Busiva from Ben-Gurion University. The algae grows in few stages. The first stage is indoor cultivation, and then it goes out to the tubular photobioreactors, where they, in 3 weeks exposed to the sun, started to create the astaxanthin, the red carotenoid that you saw in the film. And that's the stages we harvest them. Just a small anecdote, the tubes in Algatech are more than 600 kilometers, which is more or less the size of Israel from north to the south. We are, the company now is over 60 dunam around the kibbutz. In order to succeed to grow algae, you need to have few things in combination. You need to have the right climate, fit to the right technology, fit to the right strain. Only when all the three of those elements works together, you have effective and efficient production of microalgae. And the story is not end there, because once you have the microalgae, you need to harvest it and you need to start selling it. And for that, you need multidisciplinary capabilities, which started with marine biology, biotechnology capabilities, chemists when it's go to the down processing, extraction, cracking, and drying the microalgae. And then once you have a product, QA, QC procedures, you need the right science, preclinical and clinical studies. You need to have regulation in place, and you have the marketing channels to take the product to the world. I'm not going to discuss again on the microalgae, on the astaxanthin, as you heard a lot about the microalgae, about the astaxanthin before. I do want to say that it's one of the most potent antioxidants in nature. And if you have one thing good to do after hearing all the presentation, is to go to the next pharmacy and to buy for your consumption astaxanthin every day. But I do want to say that we sell the astaxanthin all around the world. not only in Japan, as you may think, but also mainly in the US and Europe, and even here in the UK. We work with the best brand in the world, Alga. Astalift used our brand in the cosmetics line. Solgar, Dr. Best, Jaro, and other well-known brands in food supplement, cosmetic, and pharmaceutical industry of the world. But AlgaTech is not only about astaxanthin. AlgaTech, as we see it, is a platform of microalgae. And why it's interesting? Microalgae is a basic stage of the evolution. In order to survive, it had to cope with bacteria, it needed to cope with fungi and viruses, and to develop unique molecules and mechanisms to help them to survive. So we believe that those molecules and mechanisms can be beneficial for the well-being of humans and animals. And that's exactly what AlgaTech tried to do. AlgaTech tried to leverage its leading production capabilities in order to produce more microalgae for the benefits for all of us. Next year, we are going to launch 2 new ingredients for microalgae based on the same technology. But that's not only the end of the story. If we look on 2030, according to FAO, 40% deficit is going to be in the protein in the world. It's huge, huge gap, which I think the leaders of the food industry today, if you ask them what are the most concerning facts that they are coping with, is a protein deficit which is expected. Even today, there are regions in the world that doesn't get sufficient protein. We believe that microalgae could be the source for the protein. If we look on several identified microalgae, you can find that there are microalgae with more than 50% of the biomass are protein. AlgaTech is committed to start develop this kind of protein, and we believe that taking our capabilities and all we achieved up to now, we can produce proteins with cost-effective price, without allergenic, without hormones, in high quality, which could be used for the benefit of the world. That's our next project. So I don't know what we are going to eat downstairs in a few minutes, but I can quite sure that in a few years' time it's going to be something related with microalgae. Thank you very much.